Hi YouTube, this is Trinice and I'm here to do a quick update pertaining to my 3D 4D ultrasound that I posted earlier in the week. Want to let you guys know, come on and talk to you guys about how my experience was with that. First of all, I want to say I am so happy and so blessed to be sitting here at 28 weeks and 5 days. I never thought in a million years that I would be this close to holding my dream child in my arms. It has been rough these last couple of years with dealing with infertility, then dealing with pregnancy losses, as well as this pregnancy being touch and go in the beginning because it was a heterotopic pregnancy, which meant I had a topic pregnancy in my tubes and a normal pregnancy in my uterus at the same time, and I had to have surgery around 7 or 8 weeks to remove it because I was having internal bleeding. I could have very well bled to death. So I had to have the pregnancy in my tube removed. So with me being that early in my pregnancy, the doctors couldn't tell me or couldn't guarantee me that the pregnancy that was in my uterus was going to be okay. It was more so we'll have to wait and see. First we have to try to save your life, and so it was a touch and go, and it was sad and just went through a lot mentally, but we pulled through. The baby pulled through. After I had my surgery to remove the ectopic pregnancy, I went back to the doctor the next week, and lo and behold, the other baby was still hanging in there with a strong heartbeat. And my doctor kind of told me then that he felt like he couldn't guarantee me, but he thought that we were in good shape, that things was going to work out. So from there, we've had a lot of ultrasounds and all this type of stuff to monitor the pregnancy. Been going to the maternal fetal doctor for this pregnancy since I am high risk. But this pregnancy has, other than me have been sick, it's been a breeze. Haven't had any major complications. So again, me and my husband are so blessed and so thankful to God for bestowing this blessing upon us. We just are so speechless. We can't even explain how excited we are. So when I went in to have my ultrasound Monday, we got to the back, and when the technician started doing my ultrasound, and I got a chance to see my baby's face for the first time, like the first glimpse of her eyes opened up, and I was like, it's so amazing to see what's been going on in my body for these last couple of months. Or when I think about all the morning sickness and everything I had, it's like on the back burner. I don't even care, she's so worth it. So I just like, I just started crying. The technician was like, what's wrong? And it wasn't like just, I was a punk. I cried. My husband laughed at me. Tears just started, it started out not just being like boo-hooing, but my eyes just started watering up, and I was like, trying to pat my eyes so my husband wouldn't think, okay, she's gonna break down. And I couldn't, after I got a chance to see more and more of her face and her eyes, and her open and close her mouth, and her move her hands and put her hands on her face, it was like, the tears just started coming, y'all. And so they had to give me some tissue. I was just boo-hooing my butt off. So, but I guess I was just so, when I think about how far I come, all those emotions and not knowing, or thinking that having a child and dealing with infertility and pregnancy losses, that us having a baby was so far out of reach. That's another reason why I want to tell all you ladies that are doing IVF, trying to conceive, don't give up on your dream, because at the end of the road, ladies, it is so worth it. I mean, as far as this pregnancy, it's been rough, but it has been the best experience I've ever felt with, having this little person inside of me, and whom me and my husband created out of love and wanted so much, and just feeling her grow and feeling her kick, and all that stuff is just so worth it. I mean, I wouldn't trade it in a million years. So my ultrasound went really, really, really great. We got a chance to see a lot of pictures of her, and we got video and stuff of her, and you know, me and my husband just going back and forth. Oh, she has your nose. Oh, that's your lip. Oh, those are your feet. You know, it was such an amazing experience, and I'm really happy that me and my husband did have the 3D 4D ultrasound. I think having her has brought us closer together. For any of you guys that's dealing with infertility or trying to conceive, you know that the wear and tear and the stress of trying to have a child, especially when you're dealing with infertility, can take a toll on your marriage, your relationship. And I just think going through this experience has brought me and my husband so much closer together, because we love each other and we want to be the best that we possibly can for her. And it's just done, you know, improved our marriage a great bit. You know, I have never considered my marriage that I just had like problems, but I did. We have had some rocky times with going through the miscarriages and the not being able to get pregnant, and nobody could actually give us any answers and all this stuff, and feeling like it was just hopeless. So now it's like we like two peas in a pod. It has definitely helped improve our relationship and our marriage, because you know, we know now we have someone that we're responsible for, and that's looking for us to be, you know, her role model as well as parents. And we just love her so much. We just so in love with her. Really excited. In the third trimester, things are moving along well. And actually getting a chance to see her makes it seem so much more real. You know, for the last couple of months, I felt her kicks and have seen her on just a regular ultrasound, and you know, it was like, okay, you know, I'm pregnant, there's a little person in there. But actually getting a chance to have that 3D 4D ultrasound and seeing her face, I just can't describe how I feel at this point. I'm just really excited and high gear. It's winding down, and when I think about, okay, in the next 8 weeks or so, she could possibly be here. So I'm really excited about that. I did talk to my doctor today, and he was telling me, you know, as far as labor and stuff, after 36 weeks, if I was to go into labor, they wouldn't stop me from having her and all that type of stuff. And I told you guys what my doctor's appointment was about on my last video. But yeah, so we're just sitting here waiting on a little baby right now. The experience of my ultrasound was really great. I advise all of you to, you know, if you have the money, hey, it's a great experience to invest in having your 3D ultrasound, especially those of you that have went through infertility and trying to conceive and all that stuff. I wanted to do it because I was so anxious this whole pregnancy. Since I've come so far along, I was going to treat myself to ultrasound, since I'm so excited and all this stuff, having a 4D ultrasound. And then it was just something that, you know, I wanted to keep in the long run for her, to see, you know, this is when you was in the womb, this is when I was pregnant with you, and all this little stuff. But it was really definitely a great experience. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Next time I come back and do a video, I'm not gonna guarantee that it's gonna be next week. I'm probably gonna take 2 weeks or so before I come back and do an update. But I want to tell everybody, thank you for your concerns, your comments, and all my new subscribers. Thank you so very much. And you guys continue to follow me on my journey and see the end results. So until next time, y'all, peace and love, and God bless.